What up? How y'all doing today? Welcome to 1107, episode 1107 in a row. Holy shit. I think Donnie's coming on here today. There he is. What's up, Donnie?
Shit. I thought I jumped in already. How you doing, man?
What up? No, maybe you're on yesterday's.
That's good, man.
Yeah. Thanks for all the new subscribers, guys. We're kicking ass. We're approaching 2,000 subs. The goat feeder's kicking ass. We've got
that it is, yeah.
We got $26,000 over liabilities. Pulse just moves a little bit, and that's gonna be a lot more because there's a lot of pulse in there. So, yeah. Any updates, Donnie?
Oh man, actually, yeah. So today I've started work on a specialized contract. You guys might remember that last week I was toying around with the auto compounding vault for our Goat Spark LP over on SparkSwap. Today I've actually started engineering a specialized contract which will help our auto compounding strategy to use the Sparkler as somewhat of a vault booster. I made brief mention of this last week, and today I've actually started work on building that out. So that should be ready in the next little while. Then it's only minor UI adjustments, and then we'll have our auto compounding vault live on the website as well. Today or tomorrow at some point, I'm not sure when, he's still going to reach out to us. We're going to get in touch with Cos, where I'll be receiving some contracts or some ABI, where I'll be able to start building out the lottery UI, as we mentioned on yesterday's stream as well. So overall, things are moving along steadily. People are still minting and redeeming. It seems yesterday we actually attracted some bot traffic, which was pretty cool. There were a couple of people or a couple of accounts in action that were very rapidly, they were buying on the DEX and then redeeming at the higher mint redeem price as well. So they've actually managed to bring the prices closer to parity, which is just fantastic. We're seeing the same upwards movement which we'd predicted and that we're after since we set out to create this thing on testnet. And I think that's about what I got for today, man. I mean, things are just moving along steadily. Yeah. Look at that feeder balance too. That's right. I forgot to mention yesterday that I actually fixed up that balance so that we can actually see how much the goat pen is worth at the moment, plus the buffer pool, goat pen and buffer pool together.
Yeah, this top number here, guys, is now a combination of the buffer pool balance and the USD value of the pulse that's backing this. So altogether, we started off like 10,000 ahead, and now we're already even on the dip that Pulse took. We're still almost $30,000 ahead. We got $102,000 in here, and 128 to pay out in liabilities. So to pay out the liabilities with, and that's with Pulse down from the top, 23%. So
there you go.
Yeah, this is gonna kick some ass. Just wait till we eat up all this after the SEC battle is over. We're gonna eat up all this. We're gonna be up another 100%, so almost 200% at the top where we started. So that means that we'll have about $260,000 to pay out in liabilities for everybody that came in um, uh, with this 102,000. That's crazy. So, yeah, there's a lot of upside here. I don't think people quite grasp the concept of this. Like, we start knocking off all these zeros, this thing's just going to print for forever. Yeah, it's really good. And then, like, the more people we get in the feeder, obviously that pushes the ratio up further because 90% of all the dye that goes in there goes to minting goat. And right now we're almost 30% up on just the ratio in 2 weeks and 1 day. So that's not bad. That's not bad at all. That's 30%. Anybody that came in day one, they're up basically 25% because we started at a ratio of 1.05 and we're already at 1.47. So anybody that held through all this, you're up on PLS. Like, you've got way more PLS than you put in there. So, and then that exponentially increases your gains as Pulse does its thing. So, yeah, we're knocking off all these zeros, man. I don't give a shit. These are all these zeros are going to be a thing of the past.
That's right.
This thing goes penny, 10 cents, $1.
I mean, look, it's basically inevitable. I mean, with the mechanics that we've described, how many times now? It's people just got to put that volume on the mint and redemption functions. That's really where it's at.
There are a lot of good opportunities out there. Obviously, we're more focused on this one. This one right here, you can, with this feeder and all this, you can just guarantee there's not going to be any rugs. This is looking great for 2 weeks into the game, already able to pay back everything and then some. We're doing good. We're doing good, and it's only going to get better over time. People will get it. Maybe they won't. Doesn't matter. It's our community bank, So if you want to be a part of the community bank, you get in Degen protocol and get your ass into the feeder, and you can reap the benefits because it's gonna be great. It already is. If we're just starting off like this, then you could imagine, if we 10x our user base, that'd be great. So, I mean, you can go get into whatever you want to get into, when it rugs and they cheat out on you, just remember you could have gotten the goat feeder where your money's safe. Yeah. But,
that's right, bro. Yep.
Yeah. That's what we're here for. It's nothing that's going to get you rich overnight, but it's stable, it's sustainable, and we're not going anywhere. So, yeah, just trying to have something cool for long-term success on the Pulse chain, and for people to have a safe place to put their money and not have to worry about getting cornholed.
That's exactly right. Well, we finally built it, man. It's finally finished.
So, yeah, we got more coming. Like I said, we're waiting to hear back from Kaz. We were supposed to hear back from him yesterday, but apparently he had a death in the family. So sorry for your loss, Kaz. Shit happens, and when we hear back from him, we'll move forward on that. But yeah, and that's gonna be cool, man, because that's gonna focus a lot more energy on the goat pen. Which if we get as much of the supply of the goat into this treasury right here, we can this thing's going to be unstoppable. Because remember, it's not an inflationary token. It doesn't have to inflate to pay rewards. It's just based on price appreciation of Pulse, and the higher Pulse goes, the longer this shit's going to pay out. And we're just getting started. We're just getting warmed up, Donnie.
Yep, that's right.
So
very, very easy.
We got more stuff coming. We might even have some more ideas down the road. Because a lot of people have been saying, the feeder, and I know the feeder is kind of a, it is a higher dollar, thing to get into. It is, you got to have money to make money here, but you can start off small and build it up over time. Like, it is what it is. I personally feel that Pulse Chain is going to do some stupid shit, and everybody's going to be able to make a lot of money on this for a long time. So, yeah, we're just, us personally, we're tired of the stuff that's just like, lasts for like 6 months, a year, maybe 2 years, and then it's gone. We want something that's going to be around for the majority of this bull run, if not longer. So my goal is at least 2 years, and I think we can do way more than that because of the rate that we're going right now. We're gonna have so much bank piled up by the time we hit the top of this bull run that it's gonna be cool. I think it's gonna go from all the way up to the top of the bull run, and then if we have to cash out and load up the buffer pool, we can, and then it prints out for the majority of the bear run, and then we start it all over again, do it all over again. We can do that shit, and in between now and then, that's years in the making already. So like, imagine all the other stuff that we could have added to this to make it just even better over time. We might be able to add some other passive income play on it. We're always taking, people that are always, how about this, how about that. We always listen to our community. So if you guys have any ideas, feel free to drop it in the comment box, or the the suggestion box, and we're always willing to hear you out, and because we know there's a lot of good tech out there. Donnie's been building some tech. He's got some tech he's building for some other things, and we got a lot of things out there that we might be able to incorporate into the goat ecosystem. We got the lending protocol that's going to be coming up.
That's actually been a bit of fun that I've been messing around with lately too.
Yeah.
Oh, I actually started paying for GPT-4 the other day as well. So I started messing around with that and asking it about how how I could start writing the lending protocol the other day. It's actually got some pretty decent power behind it, So, yeah. What is this?
Yeah. It's a financial instrument is what I call it, but yeah, it is a financial investment. It's like it's like a bank. It's a community bank, And yeah, the pump and dumps are cool, but you got to time that shit right. If you don't, then you end up you end up buying the top. Then you have to wait a whole long time for the shit to and hopefully it comes back up to the top. This little 9-inch there. But yeah, these guys are doing great. Well, all except for the whales dumping out, but that's what I'm talking about. Like, when you get into something solid like the feeder, you don't have to worry about it pumping and dumping. Goat, obviously, we have the what Pulse is doing. We have to worry about what Pulse is doing, but in the long term, it doesn't matter because everything's safe here. Your pulse is always growing as the ratio rises over time. You're getting more pulse, more volume comes in, more people join the feeder. That puts more volume into the goat. That increases the amount of goat in the pen, and we just keep moving up. It's like a product you would find at your bank, but better. It's going to pay you way more than what you're going to get at a traditional bank.
That's right.
Yeah. Good stuff here, and we plan on bringing more and more to it. But we're not in a super big rush because we know we've got the backbone of the ecosystem is solid. Our base our product, our base product here is the feeder and the goat pen, but we can add more, and we can do a lot more with this. It's just now we have a solid platform to build stuff on, and that was our goal. We don't have to rush. We want to build quality, not quantity. That's what it's all about. And
that's exactly right.
That's just cool, man. We're like so far ahead already. And if you pay attention to this buffer pool that that pays out the liabilities, it hasn't been touched. It's just going up. And it's just going to continue to rise. This is going to rise faster, or it's going to rise. It's going to rise way more in our growth phase. It's just going to keep rising because there's not a whole lot of claiming going on. If everybody plays this the way they should be, you have 3 weeks of compounding, 1 week to claim. That means that everybody's taking out like I think 3.5% a month. 3.5% a month times what? Times 12 months. That's 42%. So if everybody plays it like that, everybody's only taking out 42% a year, which is a lot. 42% a year, but your balance is growing exponentially on top of that because you're doing the compounding, you're putting in the fresh capital to compound, you're building the goat pen, which makes the goat pen stronger. And the bigger this goat pen gets, the more like I see. Like this morning when I did my short, this was at 125,000, and Pulse just moved up this much from this morning. That little tiny green candle, it went up $3,000. So imagine the deeper and deeper we get the goat pen's liquidity, how much exponential. It's at 129 now. It just went up again. Hey. How much exponential growth we're going to see on the liabilities that need to be paid out, right? Yep, it's working.
That's right.
It's working. It's good. When you got a solid product that just works, Donnie, it's a great feeling, right?
Yep, that's right. It's doing exactly like it's supposed to. And the thing that you pointed out before that I'd just like to sort of highlight to everyone as well is that the core of the ecosystem is so sound, the way that we built it, that it could operate on its own and you can still make a good benefit or nest egg for yourself just out of what's already there. Like there's literally no need for any further expansion if we wanted to stop here, right? But the point is, right, and what we're going to show you guys through continued development and building of the next use cases, the vaults, the lottery, the farming, the whatevers, right? All of these things that add more things to the goat pen, right? We're going to show you guys exactly what we think, a DApp should look like, right? Because one of the things that you guys are going to, that a lot of people understand and that a lot of new people will come to find out is that, Degen Protocol has been around for many years. We have been through the ups and downs of all of these different dApps that have tried different concepts and, some have succeeded, others have failed, there's been a lot more failures than there has been successes, right? But, we've managed to build something which we think can, resolve a lot of these things that we've been lucky enough to sit on the sidelines without, necessarily putting anything out there at that stage, We've learned a lot from the experience we've gained, and this is very much a solid foundation to build upon.
Let's fucking go, Philly. And Marvin Murdoch, Fiat Knight says the 21/7 is for maintaining when you reach your balance goal. You should do weekly deposits if possible until then.
Right, there you go.
Yeah. For maintaining when you reach your balance goal. You should do weekly deposits if possible until then. Yeah, but not everybody can do those weekly deposits. So if you can do it every 3 weeks, just compound $200 and then that last week is yours to keep. If your balance isn't too high in here, then you can always, just take a portion of it on that last week. And you can add to it that last, if your balance isn't high enough to make anything worth of shit that last week, just bank it up and then just keep building it. You know what I'm saying? It will exponentially grow as long as you just keep letting it grow. It might take 6 months to get it to the point that you want it to be at. But as long as you're playing it right, you can do some serious gains with this thing.
Yeah, that's it.
We've seen it over on Elephant Money. It works. People are just killing it. There's people with hundreds of thousands of dollars in there just printing. So yeah, it's cool. This contract is one of the coolest contracts I've ever seen. One of the most sustainable contracts I've seen. It's secure, safe. We're just blown away. I mean, this is crazy. Yeah, it's just getting started, you know, and Pulse hasn't even moved. Hasn't even buzzed, man. Just wait till we get like a big ass boner and this thing's up like, and it's double. It's double what we have to pay out. So when this is double what we have to pay out, that basically means we're good for the whole year. And I don't think it's going to take too long to get there. You know, that'll pay out everybody for the entire year if this doubles, right? Because what is 200% a year?
205, so yeah.
205, yeah. So they're doubling their, yeah. So yeah. And then once it gets to like triple, quadruple, what's in here, people are really going to start looking at this like, holy shit, this might be something cool. But you know, we're just a small community that's just trying to do cool things in the space and bring something that people can get on and not have to worry about losing their ass, not have to worry about us, you know, rugging and cheating out and just screwing everybody.
Yeah, that's it.
Yeah. So pretty cool stuff. Pretty cool stuff. I like it. It's working.
There it is, man.
So yeah, that's about it, man. I don't know if there's not much really to talk about today.
No, I'm hard at work at the moment, so you know.
Cool. All right. Well, let's get those gains on the Pulse chain, guys. We'll see you tomorrow. Make sure you guys, join the Telegram. We got the Telegram down there at the bottom. That's our website. We do this every day, 4:20 p.m. We've been doing this for 3 years and like 3 weeks or something. So yeah, we're not going anywhere. There's your website. Join the Telegram. Become a part of the Degen protocol community. So I was just looking at the other day. I was looking at some old screenshots. We had back in 2018. We had 160 something people in here. Now we're at 3,338. You know,
holy shit,
we're definitely growing. Yeah. Anyway, that's all I got. Let's get those gains on the Pulse chain, guys. See ya.
Kansas BlackSheep and I'm back again. I've come to rock you back and forth and up and down and out the door for sure. I'm chilling with the DJ protocol. We come to represent and we don't give a shit, cause we're fucking rich on the Pulse chain. You know we're stacking up our gains on the Pulse chain. We got the hookers and cocaines on the Pulse chain. You know we don't give a shit, in the words of Machiavelli. Jackpot bitch. Richard Hart is such a pimp, I just wanna be like him. Give me some hotties and a Rolex calamari and a super hot Ferrari. I'm sorry if I'm a little offensive, but Pulse ain't coming through and gonna make us rich on the Pulse chain. You know we're stacking up our gains on the Pulse chain. We got the hookers and cocaines on the Pulse chain. You know we don't give a shit, in the words of Machiavelli. Jackpot bitch on the Pulse chain. You know we're stacking up our gains on the Pulse chain. We got the hookers and cocaines on the Pulse chain. You know we don't give a shit, in the words of Machiavelli. Jackpot bitch.
I don't know. I wouldn't fucking touch this thing, but what do I know, dude? I'm the guy who put 150 grand into fucking UST.
Right.
That's the BlackSheep token. That's the token I care the least about.
Wrecked! I got wrecked.